Good evening, everybody.
I've been called Marty since I was 3 months old, so I don't know any different.
I will be broadcasting for you tonight. Since the normal broadcaster is out for work training, I guess. That was what I was told. Me and my dad, we got something called a stream deck, and so now we can talk to each other, and it has a bunch of different buttons, so I can uh, do certain actions without having to type it into the keyboard. So that's nice. Philip Beaver is out tonight. He is out at the beach with his family, so he will not be racing tonight. But we can still cheer for Daddy, and we can still cheer for Daddy and Kirby. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. Anyway, let's see how Daddy does. For qualifying. We are here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway tonight, and we will be seeing who wins. Hopefully Daddy or Kirby. That would be nice. As you can see, Daddy did a paint scheme for Grandma. We're all praying for you, Grandma. We hope you feel better and have a great recovery and a happy birthday. So as we have almost 40 seconds to go for qualifying, we would... Oh no! Daddy gets loose in turn 4.
First one will have to be good enough. Lost it out of 4 on the second one. Oh well, that's alright.
Wonder what position Daddy got. Ah, he got second there. Alright, we're about to start the race. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I apologize for my, I don't know if you would call it raspy or not, but I'm still recovering from camp. But anyway, in P1 is Brandon Fielder, and B2, Marty Calvert. In P3 is Karn the second and Zach Ward. In P4. In P5 is Stephen Kirby, and in P6 is Greg Stone. In P7 is Wes Gallo, and in P8 is Mormon. In P9 is Marshall Dukin, and P10 is Vandemark. In P11 is Tardif and Smith in P12. Following them up in P13 is Woodrum and Jeff Laraway. In P15 we have Ellison Jr. and I apologize, I do not know how to say that name. In P17 it's Bridge, and in P18 it's Heel. In P19 it's Elliott Swoop, I think, and in P20 is Olson. In P21, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that name. In P22 is Goodall, P23 is Troyne, and P24 is Moore. In P25, rounding it up, is Watts. Alright, let's get this started at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Alright. Rounding, going into P3 and entering, not P3, exiting turn 4, they're about to start the race. Well, actually, no. Pace car lights are off, so that means the one to go. Alright, green flag. And they're off. Oh, looks like somebody already hit the wall. Anyway, alright. So Danny is in second. And Kirby is in fifth. Alright, so tonight we have 75 laps and I think it's a mile and a half. I don't know. But anyway. Me and my dad rigged up a little thing where we could talk together. And y'all could hear him. So I'll try to do that throughout the race. Not too many times because that might break his focus. And we want him to win. Alright. Ooh, everybody taps the wall a little bit there. Coming off of turns 1 and 2. Oh, caution. Let's see what happened. Alright. Let's see. Daddy said he was gonna go in and get some repair work. He might have, I don't think he has wheel damage, but he might. I don't know. Hey, Daddy. So, I saw the restart, and did it go how you planned it to go? Or was it something totally different?
Decent start, but then I got wheel damage when I hit the wall there, so I'm gonna have to come in and get a little fixing.
Okay, well, like your paint scheme, and we'll see you hopefully in victory lane.
We'll try. This is a little setback, but it's a long race, so I think I got time to make up for it.
Alright, well, thanks for the input.
Well, thankfully I only had a few seconds of damage, so the car wasn't really hurt.
Well, that's good. Looks like lights are still on the pace car, so we'll still be going around a little bit for...
Oh no, he deserved that. Sorry, wrong channel.
You're okay. Okay. I think they are on... Yeah, they're on the front stretch. Lights are still on the pace car, so they'll still be going around for maybe another lap or two. Alright, lights are off on the pace car. This means one to go. They're going down the back stretch. Let's see how Daddy does. Alright, they're coming around to the restart zone. Let's see how Daddy does. I always think it's weird how the pace car makes that almost 90-degree angle. Alright, green flag, and they're off. Looks like Daddy got either he dropped back a spot or Zach Ward got a run and got a spot ahead. Alright, Daddy to the bottom of number 1 and 2. He passes Zach Ward and he's making his way up through the field. See if he can't get back to first. Alright, down the back stretch. Oh no, the front stretch, my bad. Going into turns 1 and 2, Daddy's approaching the number 8 of Troy, the King's Hawaiian Bun, hopefully to pass him and make his way towards the front. Alright, down the back stretch into turns 3 and 4. Let's check up front and see what's going on. Looks like Brandon and Fielder are starting to pull away from the field. Let's see what's happening behind them. Looks like it's Greg Stone versus, see if we can't get it back, Karin Jr. Or I guess the second, not Junior. Let's see, we got some activity back here. the number 38 of, oh look, there's Daddy as he's going up to get number number 26, Steve Mormon. Down in the turns, into turn 4. They come out onto the front stretch. Let's see if Daddy can't pass Steve Mormon. I will be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back. I hope I didn't miss much. Alright, exiting turn 1 and going into turn 2. Looks like Daddy did pass Steve Mormon, but Zachary Ward is coming behind. Looks like Daddy's going to get the number 88 of Tardif, Joe Tardif. And looks like he's coming up on his teammate Stephen Kirby in the Nike Jordan car, if I'm correct. Although I might not be. Goes to the inside to pass. And is almost there, and he makes it. Let's check on Kirby, see how he's doing. Check the inside cam. Alright, exiting turn 4 and going on to the front stretch. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if Daddy can catch up or if Stephen Kirby can pass and get to the lead. Let's check the inside camera of Daddy. Going into turns 4 to the front stretch. Alright. I do have the chat back tonight, so if you'd like to ask any questions or anything, you can text me those. If you'd like. Alright, 61 to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, broadcasted to you by Miles Calvert. Alright, let's see, Stephen Kirby getting in, see if he was getting close to passing him, it looked like there. See if we can't get what they call the Battle Chiron. There we go. Stephen Kirby versus Greg Stone down the front stretch. Let's see if he can pass him. I will be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Stephen Kirby is still going up, still fighting with Greg Stone. Let's see if, I hope Daddy can get back up to the front. Although once you get out Indianapolis, if you can get away from them, you can stay away from them. It's an interesting track. With it's like you have like itty bitty straight stretches in between the curves. I'll show you here when we go into the corner. So see, going into turn one, so you have like a little mini back stretch or side stretch, and you go into a turn. Then you go into the exiting turn and you come out. Well, let's see if Kirby can get him. Well, let's see if he's gonna get it. And looks like he got past him. Looks like he got past Greg Stone. Let's see if Daddy can't get past Greg Stone too. They can make this. Oh, caution. Let's see what happened. Or is that just a competition caution? If we can't find Daddy, there he is. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Let's see. Was it Marshall Dugan? No. No, it wasn't Olsen. I'll try to check and see. I bet it might have been Bridge. That might have been it. Looks like Daddy and almost all the field is going into pit. Oh, the whole, nope, not the whole field. Looks like Olsen stays out. Does it say he's pitting? Because if it does, it's wrong. Not sure. Nope. Looks like Olsen stays out. He is 1 lap down, so he will have to. He will not make it back to first. I do not think, anyway. Let's see if Daddy does come back out in 5th. Let's hope he can pass some people and get back to first place. I just heard my dad say, uh-oh, let's check it out. What was happening back there? I heard you say, uh-oh.
Sounds like my teammate Kirby slipped through his pit box, and he lost a few spots on that stop. But I gained a spot or two, so got the field bunched back up, and maybe we'll get to make a little bit of ground here on the restart.
Well, let's hope you do and see if you can make it back to first place and take this race home. So apparently Stephen Kirby lost some spots because he missed his pit box, if I heard correctly. Maybe I'm making stuff up. But let's check on him. Yeah, I definitely think he might have missed his pit box or had to back up or something. Anyway, Daddy's in 4th. Let's see if he can make it back into first. Alright, going down the little mini side stretch there. Pace car lights are off, so that means they're going to start back to racing. Alright, pace car is in. Green flag, and they're off. Daddy is in 4th. Let's see if he can pass some people and take the lead. I will say, the top is not the preferable spot when you're up. When you're in the turns. Ooh, looks like Fielder gets loose a little bit. Let's see who Daddy is going up against. William Carr in the 2nd. Alright, down the back stretch they go. Approaching turns 3 and 4. Let's see if Daddy can pass both of them and maybe get to the lead. He gets by one of them almost. See if he can get by the other one. Ooh, contact. They're bumping each other. Oh. Is number 53 trying to play Daddy dirty? Hey, Daddy. Was number 53 the number 53 trying to play you dirty?
He was the winner last week. He definitely drives hard.
Well, let's see if we can. Uh-oh, our thing is doing something weird. There we go. See if we can get this sorted out. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Back to the race. Oh, look who's here. Zachary Lord. Boo. Anyway. Oh yes, and by the way, funny thing, Pops, when I was saying at, what was it, Sonoma, yeah. When I was booing the other guy, he came up to me. He came up to me after the race, like a couple days later, and he said, "Boy, you scared me." And I said, "Well, why did I scare you?" "'Cause you were saying not, 'cause you were booing the other guy." And he thought this, and he didn't know if this channel was private or not, and I thought that was funny. But just a reassurance, it is private, so we can boo other people all we want. Alright, caution. It was a little bit earlier, but I wonder what happened. Hey, Daddy, who or what caused the caution?
I heard somebody back there say they spun. It snapped loose coming out of turn 2. I think it was Joe Tardif.
Okay, thanks for the feedback. Looks like maybe Joe Tardif spun a little bit. Alright. Looks like your top 5 right now is West Gallo, car in the second, Calvert, Kirby, and Fielder, Mormon, Olson, and Laraway. 48 to go at Sonoma. Brought to you by Fillmore Racing.
We could have done the road course.
All right. What? Who's spinning here? Number 91. Why are you spinning? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway. See, they're all grouping up for the restart. See if Daddy can't snag that restart. Well, lights are off on the pace car. This means there's 1 to go. Alright, I think exiting turn 4. And they are going to, yup. And they're going to restart. Alright. Let's get a good picture of this restart. And they're green. And they're off. Let's see if Daddy can get down there. And, ooh, number 81's getting close there. Let's see if Daddy can catch back up. Hey, number 39, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be passing Daddy. You're supposed to be falling behind. Anyway. Down the back, in the turn 2. Almost thinking it's the back stretch for some reason. No, that's the front stretch. gotta get my straightaways. Right. Alright, in the turns 1 and 2. And they're going off to the back stretch. Alright, going into turns 3 and 4, looks like Brand Fielder is trying to make a move on Daddy. Caution, looks like, who was that? I think the number 91, Moore? Yeah, that was Moore. Or was it Moore? I think it was Tardif, actually. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. Well, we're at caution at Indianapolis. Presented to you by Philmar Racing.
Hey, buddy, can you turn that ceiling fan on high?
Alright. Looks like a bunch of people are pitting. This is gonna be interesting. So, Daddy, we saw you pit earlier and get 4 tires and fuel, if I'm correct. Maybe it's just an assumption, but were those people going in for tires? Were they still running on old tires back there? Or were they just going in for fuel or something like that?
Most of them are probably getting fuel and tires, I would guess. We were all pretty much on the same strategy there on the last run. I don't feel like we had a lot of green flag laps in there, so the tires shouldn't be too bad, but they're going to come out with a little tire advantage, so we'll see what happens. We have to make 2 more stops, everybody does. The guys that stopped just now, they might only have to make 1 more.
Okay, what lap do you think coming up will you have to pit at?
We're on 33 right now. If we get another caution sometime in the lap 40s, then that's probably when I'll pit. Otherwise, I'll try to stay out till lap 50.
Okay, good to know. Thanks for the information. funny.
They call 3 seats behind each other.
Alright, lights are off on the pace car. They're going down the back stretch. Let's see if, I wonder if Daddy will get this restart and be able to whoosh past everybody and just beat them so we can have another win. And go boom shakalaka.
Thank you. A little lonely up here. There's a lot of Chevys in my mirror.
Yeah, there is a lot. Man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a lot. Alright, coming to the restart. Green flag! Daddy seems to get the jump. Let's see if he can hold it and take first place and whoosh past everybody. Alright, looks like he's coming up on car in the second. Let's see if he can pass him. Alright, going down. Oh, another wreck, number 91. And we're going to have another caution. Again. So unfortunate. I don't know if we'll make more than 5 five laps green. I hope we do. I predict 3 more laps of the caution, and then we should go green. Well, no, this is the 1 to go sign. Let's see if Daddy can get past Karin Jr. or second. I don't know. But let's see if he can get past him, and let's see where is Kirby? We haven't checked on him in a while. It's like there's a lot of people in the pits. I hope Kirby can get back up to the front and Daddy and Kirby can get the finish. If not, at least Daddy could win, bring
Well,
home
we're
a
little over
victory.
halfway. Thanks everybody for watching. Whoever's out there. Thanks Miles for broadcasting.
Yep, thanks. We've enjoyed seeing you getting up to the front and hope you win. Well, halfway over. I like this much better than a normal NASCAR race because a normal NASCAR race takes like 4 hours to do, and that's just not my thing, having to sit there. But this is better because I'm talking about one of the most important people in my life. Let's just put it that way. I got a joke for y'all. How did the crow contact the little blue truck? If you'd like to, you could put your answers in the chat, and then I'll tell you the actual answer. Alright, green flag. And they're off. Daddy said he was asleep. Let's see if it looks like he's getting back up. Oh, is he gonna pass him? Is he gonna pass him? Let's hope he passes him. Come on, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. Oh, wow. looks like Karin spun and hit Ward. I see your answer, Uncle Ben, with an RE headset. Haha, that's funny. The answer is he used long-range communications. It's from a book that Bennett had that he wanted to tell me, and I thought it was pretty funny. But I like with an RE headset. That's funny. That was a good guess. That was crazy, that last couple seconds.
It happened so fast, I couldn't tell what happened.
Hey, Daddy, from your perspective, what happened in front of you?
Sorry, I was thinking about pit strategy. There might have been some net code. I'm not really sure what happened there. The two guys behind me got into each other going to the corner, and it was a pretty big wreck from what it looked like in the mirror.
So is it Karin? Or, I'm not sure how to say it, but did the guys behind him get up into his rear quarter panel, or did he just get loose and take out the guys behind you? Or something totally different?
Yeah, his name is Karin. It was hard to say. It could have been netcode where the servers just get a little out of sync and it thinks they touched even though they might not have. So, hard to say.
Well, at least it didn't get you. And, hey, now you're in first place, but let's hope you can keep it.
We're gonna try. I was actually surprised I was able to get such a good run and kind of start making that pass on the outside of the corner, so that gives me a little bit of hope, because starting on the inside is definitely preferred here.
Well, that's good to know. Pace car lights are off. That's the one to go signal. Daddy on the inside, Greg Stone on the outside. Isn't that funny how they kind of find each other every time? I don't know if you notice, but it seems like they always find each other and are battling against each other. Alright. 33 to go at Indianapolis, brought to you by Fillmore Racing. See if Daddy can't pull off another win. Not like he can't. I mean, he does it a lot, so how hard can it be? Trust me, if I were to actually ask him that question, he'd say it was actually really hard. And it actually is really hard. Anyway, back to the race. Alright, and green flag. Looks like Daddy gets a little bit of a push, maybe, or just gets a run, but gets out in the first place with heel on his heel. If you remember from earlier, I think heel did Daddy dirty and made him hit the wall. Oh, Daddy gets aggressive. Let's see if he can hold him off. Oh, they're getting close. Real close. Ooh. Daddy and not Karin, Healer, battling for first place. Let's see if Daddy can hold first place and take back the lead. Oh! That was not good. That was not good. Oh, oh, oh. Lots of contact. But I will say, it is hard not to make contact on this track. Because I race it sometimes. And it is interesting. Let's check on Kirby. We hadn't talked about him a lot. He seems to be getting up in the field. Although he dropped back from 11th. I don't know what's happened there. Anyway, back to Daddy. As they enter turn 1. Oh no. Daddy's dropped back to 3rd. What happened? Oh! Oh, Brandon Fielder. What are you doing? Looks like Kane Vandermark is trying to take another spot from Daddy. Let's hope he can't do it. Hey, Daddy, I saw you hit the wall, tap the wall there a little bit. Did you get wheel damage, or did your spotter, say you were fine?
Yeah, I got wheel damage. I overdrove it, but we got a caution now, so we can come in and get her fixed.
And go and get some fuel too. You said about lap 30, this is playing out in your favor, I guess?
No, I wouldn't say it's my favor, but it's about where we want to be pit stop wise.
If I'm not mistaken, that looks like a Swampert on that sign. If you don't mind asking Shane and seeing what that is, Uncle Ben, and letting me know, I think that's a Swampert. Or if you know. Just random curious things that are going bloop 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 in my mind. Alright. 25 to go. And the pace car lights are out. So that means that that means that there's one to go. Alright, pace cars in. They're coming to the start green flag. There they go. And they're off. Looks like Steven and Daddy are together. See if they can get up front and continue to pass people. Hopefully win the race. One of the two. 24 to go. Contact there with Woodrun and Woodrun and Calvert. Oh no! Number 39, Brandon Fielder, and number 20, Marshall Dugan have wrecked. And there is a caution at, forgot how many laps to go. Alright. Let's see the pace car, if the lights are on or off. Lights are still on, so they are going to go probably for one more lap, if not two.
Track position is the key.
Nope, looks like they're gonna go for a couple more laps. Alright. Let's see. Pace car lights are still on. I wonder. Oh, looks like they just went off. Alright. Going down the back stretch. One to go. Oh no, this is the one to go lap. I hope they can hold together for at least 5 laps. If they can't, that's okay, but it would be nice to see us run some green laps. But 18 to go at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Whoop, gotta change back to some other. Green flag, and they're off down the front stretch. Side turn one. Coming up. Turns two going. Looking like he's gonna try to pass number 4 and 53 if he can. Looks like 53 and Border having some contact up there. Let's check this out. Oh no! Number 4, Vandermark, just got out. He spun. He's not out. Sorry, my bad. Hey, what's up, Phillip? Are you watching the live stream? Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Restart. Well, 15 to go at Indianapolis. Let's see if we can pull off at least 3 green flag laps. Hey Daddy, Philip's watching the stream. He asked the question, what's your fuel situation? And he said, I assume one more stop for all. Alright, green flag. And they're off. Daddy taking the inside, passing number 81. Let's see if he can't.
I'm about half a lap short.
Let's see if he can't pass number 5 and then get to number 51. Oh! What was that? I wonder if that was Greg. That might have been Greg. I wonder if he was trying to get around. Well, I don't know. Yep. Alright. Heading down the front stretch. Oh! Number 07 around. Oh, that caught a bunch of people. Let's see, that involved Marshall Dugan, Corey Goodall, and I'm gonna cheat real quick, Pete Woodrum. Well, we're at caution. That's the 7th or 8th one tonight?
My fuel calculator is showing I'm good right now. We'll probably get another caution.
Let's see who's going down the pits. 20, 26, and who's that hiding back there? 17, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Gallo, Morvan, and Dugan are all in there. Well, 11 to go. Daddy's in 5th. He was up in 1st Let's hope he can make it back up there with Kirby. And next week, we will have Philip, I presume. I wonder when Daddy will get Kirby's paint scheme and car switched over. Let's check the pace car. Lights out. So that means 1 to go. Yeah, I think there's been like 8 or 9 cautions. I haven't been keeping count.
Roll with me. Put me behind Matt. I'll see you.
That's funny. Daddy just said he's still driving with wheel damage. I thought that was kind of hard to do. Because every time I've gotten wheel damage, my car don't want to turn. Alright. Restart. Coming up. And green flag, and they're off. Let's hope we can get these last laps underway and Daddy comes out top. Or Kirby. One of the two. Looks like he's going to the inside. Oh, Greg Stone hits the wall. Oh! That was crazy. Let's see here. Heels in first. Dang, he's put 50 seconds between him and Ward. That's not 50 seconds, 0.5 seconds. Caution! Who wrecked this time? It was... Who else was involved? Let's see, Dugan got hit. That is so many cautions. Hey, Daddy, got a question for you. In the position that you're in, do you think you have enough like tire and fuel left to get back to the front?
I'm good on fuel since we got some extra cautions. Tires should be fine. We haven't had a lot of green flag on them, so they've got laps but not wear. I don't think anybody up the front's going to pit at this point, except the 81 car. He is on a different pit strategy than us. He's almost certainly either going to run out of gas or just barely squeak by.
Okay. Well, 6 to go, almost over with. It'll be a miracle if they can hold out.
Well, I made it on 2 pit stops. It's been great. Running him hard enough on the restarts.
Daddy needs to get up there behind what's his name heel and pit maneuver him so he can win the race. Get past all the other people and then get up at that left rear quarter panel and send it. I mean, if it was white flag, that's what I would do. Well, pace car lights are off. I'm guessing 1 lap to go. Funny, Philip.
Brad Keselowski over there. Rewind checker. Right up there.
Alright, this is very intense. Daddy's talking about Keselowski. That one time, like a year ago maybe. I remember something about he ran like out of gas or something like that. Yeah, you don't need brakes here. Alright, green flag. Let's go, Daddy. Alright, to the inside of turn 1 they go. Daddy on the bottom. Let's see if he can get around Greg Stone. Oh! Gets loose. No, no, no. No! Oh, no. Hey, what happened back there? Oh no. This is sad. Hey, so, got a couple questions. First one, what exactly happened?
Everybody fighting for the same lane.
So did they, like, move you out of the way? Or pit maneuver you or something? And green flag. They're off. I hope Stephen Kirby can get close. Ah, another one. Man, how many of these things are they good at pulling off?
I'm good to go.
Man,
Track position, not so much.
I wish these people would realize it's NASCAR, not Mario Kart.
Sorry, guys. First time doing this whole radio channel flipping thing, and I keep forgetting to flip to the right channel when I have to talk to the drivers instead of you guys.
Forget with that. Well, let's see how this plays out. Stevens in third. This be 3 to go. I guess it's technically overtime. Maybe, maybe not. It'd be a miracle if these guys can hold out 3. I hope they do. Man, Ward needs to pit maneuver him. Pit maneuver heel. Then Kirby can snag that and take it to the win. I think that's a good strategy. Even though I said these people should stop playing Mario Kart, it would still be good if one of our guys won. This is super stressful. I hope Kirby can win. I heard iRacing was supposed to be like scanning the 24-hour of Le Mans NASCAR Camaro And they were supposed to be doing the new North Wilkesboro track, am I right?
Yeah. Send that 53 car. This season.
Hey, tell Kirby when number 5, when Zachary Ward sends him, tell Kirby to get whichever get in the opposite direction of whichever way the 53 is gonna go spinning in and take the lead. All right. Three to go. Let's see if these Mario Karters can hold it up and not throw a red shell. Send him, send him, send him. Lick that stamp. Lick that stamp and send it. I learned that from the best. All right. Looks like 2 to go. They're coming down the front stretch. Looks like everybody making it off turn 4 safely. Let's see if Kirby can maybe catch up to him. If not, keep his position. Nah, I just heard. Nah. Bruh. Another wreck. Spoke too soon. Well, that's all for tonight. Checkered flag. Kirby gets third. That's good. Well, I hope y'all had a good time listening to me commentate, watching the race. Although it didn't turn out in our favor, we still have a teammate that finished in the top 3. So that's good. For team points anyway. So, well, there is your official ending, your official standings.